there's more fun to come as Kids WB has spring fever all day.
I need a sandwich, Yakko.
Why, Wacko?
You know what they say. Starve a cold, feed a spring fever.
Who are they, anyway?
I don't know, but I'm sure they will love what's coming up next on Kids WB.
It's Steven Spielberg presents Pinky and the Brain.
I love it when Steven gives out presents.
Goodbye, nurse. Next, we take you inside Acme Labs for Pinky and the Brain. This ought to be good. If you have any questions, don't ask the Brain. He's a testy little fella. Our tour will then visit Steven Spielberg Presents Freakazoid, followed by a rendezvous with Earthworm Jim.
You're watching Spring Fever on Kids WB.
Faboo!
We have a formal announcement to make. Pinky and the Brain will be right back.
Does this remind you of anyone you know?
Where are the Animaniacs?
We're gonna be hanging with you!
Every Monday through Friday here on Kids WB.
Say it again, louder!
Monday through Friday here on Kids WB.
Do you think they heard us?
No, but they heard cattle.
Animaniacs weekdays right here on Kids WB. They say everyone should have at least one really good suit.
23 skidoo!
Earthworm Jim has the best.
What are these buttons for?
No!
Today on Kids WB, catch Earthworm Jim.
We're back.
Wait a second, we never went anywhere. They're back.
Thank you, Mr. Technical. Pinky and the Brain continues.
Pinky and the Brain will be right back.
You're watching Kids WB.
Kids WB presents, you see, a person you might want to be, those crazy careers. It's the flightiest job in the world. He's a guy who likes to fly up really high above. He's trained and he's prepared. He's nervous, he's not scared.
My name's Jim Barrio. I'm one of NASA's high-altitude
With
pilots.
pressure suits and special boots, a helmet on his face.
He's just like the astronauts who go on outer space.
We wear the pressure suit to protect us from the lack of oxygen in the very low pressure at the altitudes we are flying through. I flew this aircraft in the ozone hole to figure out what was wrong with the atmosphere. The best part about this job is getting to fly this challenging aircraft all by myself.
The Earth's below, and here we go, way up into the sky.
And afterwards, we like a bird that's several miles high.
Avoid those pesky crowds. Try working in the clouds. That's our song, and now so long from Crazy Careers.
Sunday on the Parenthood. Nicholas has a new role model. But the family's crying foul.
Nicholas, what did you do to your hair?
I like that look on you, man. That's a good look. I mean, when you get grown and you move out.
The Parenthood, Sunday on the WB.
Pinky and the Brain are back with more fun.
We'll be right back. Nar.
This is WGN Chicago.
Sam, can you cure spring fever?
No, but you can cure a ham.
Spring fever on Kids WB continues with Freakazoid next.
And now back to Kids WB.
Stay tuned.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot here as Kids WB has spring fever all day.
Did you miss us?
Now it's time to freak out.
That's right. It's time for our favorite hero in underwear, Freakazoid.
Want to know why all of my underwear has holes in it?
Yuckosis.
Why?
Because if they didn't have holes, I wouldn't be able to put them on.
Put on your special freak-out pants because it's time to visit Steven Spielberg Presents Freakazoid. My special pants are at the cleaners. Don't ask. Then we have to go, 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 because our Kids WB tour to see Earthworm Jim will leave on time.
You're watching Spring Fever on Kids WB.
Isn't it dreamy?
We'll return to Freakazoid after these messages.
An apple a day may keep the doctor away, but not Freakazoid.
Freakazoid will be right back.
After these messages. And now, another Kids WB Brain Drain.
Pinky, don't you fear encroaching madness will overtake you if you persist in your pointless scrambling on that destinationless wheel?
Oh, on the contrary, I found it frees my mind to think about other more important things. Like just now, I was wondering why they call it Scratch and Sniff.
You frighten me, Pinky.
Which historic location was the battlefield upon which Napoleon lost his empire? The Water Tower, the Watergate, or Waterloo? We'll be right back with the answer. And we're back with the answer. The Watergate is a hotel in Washington, D.C., made famous in the political scandal that resulted in Richard Nixon becoming the only American president ever to resign. The Water Tower on the Warner Brothers lot is a famous Hollywood landmark where, according to legend, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot were incarcerated for over 50 years. So Waterloo is the name of the famous battle in which Napoleon Bonaparte, Emperor of France, was finally defeated.
Why were Yakko, Wacko, and Dot banished, Brain?
For stealing seeds.
Sunday, Brain's got the recipe to success.
2 hedgehog spleens.
Check!
But can he get the final ingredient?
What now, Brain?
We should flee in terror, yes.
Then, on the Parenthood, Nicholas has a new role model. But the family's crying foul.
Nicholas, what did you do to your hair?
I like that look on you, man. That's a good look. I mean, when you get grown and you move out.
Will his hoop dreams come true? It's the Parenthood, right after Pinky and the Brain, Sunday.
And now return to Freakazoid.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program to bring you this special report from the WB Network.
What exactly is the WB? Can someone tell me this? What's it mean, the WB? The water bucket? The wimpy boy? The wet bananas? I don't know what. The weird butt? What? I'm asking.
This has been a special report from the Weird Butt Network. We now join Freakazoid, already in progress.
Kids WB will be back.
Yup, after these messages.
And we hope that you'll be back, too.
Sunday on Sister, the girls have spring fever.
I'm busting you out of here.
And Lisa has them ducking class.
Do you think you're gonna get in trouble?
Only if we're lucky.
But now their goose is cooked.
The school just called.
She made it do it.
Sister. Then, Turk's double book.
You can't do 2 things at once. Take it from a man who once dated twins.
Can he have a dinner date with Elizabeth? And star in Russell's play?
But this plan is demented.
Phoebe, that is where you're wrong.
Kirk after Sister, Sunday.
Have you heard? Spring fever is catchy.
Yeah, but can you dance to it, huh?
Spring fever on Kids WB continues with Earthworm Jim next.
Ooh, you're back, and so is Kids WB. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
Out here, we're on vacation. We have left work behind. That's why we don't have any clips to show from the next episode of Freakazoid. We'd better get to work. So fade out already.
Yakko of Yakko, Wacko, and Dot fame, here to tell you that Kids WB still has spring fever.
Maybe we should see a doctor.
Or how about a nurse?
Hello, nurse.
Why don't we just see Earthworm Jim?
Do we need an appointment?
No, he's here every week at this time.
Hello, worm.
Say, here's a sound you don't want to hear at 3 a.m.
Everybody do the Michigan rag. I watch this while me's wild and amphibious wag. Look in my eyes and repeat after me. I will watch the WB. Other networks, they're just not for me. And that frog, he's so darn funny. I will send him a big money bang. Care of the WB.
Yakko Warner here, saying Kids WB will now take you from Warner Brothers to neighboring Universal Cartoon Studios. I wonder if there are any Universal Brothers. Anyway, Earthworm Jim is about to begin.
You're watching Spring Fever on Kids WB.
I love that.
Earthworm Jim will return after this.
The Great Wacko answers the musical question, where do I find the Animaniacs? He says Monday through Friday on Kids WB. Monday through Friday on Kids WB. The Animaniacs on hand every weekday on Kids WB.
We now return to Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim will be right back.
Yup, after these messages.
And we hope that you'll be back too.
Kids WB continues with more Earthworm Jim.
Don't even think about changing the channel. Kids WB will be right back.
So you say you want an action-packed show filled with huge Hollywood stars?
Why, yes.
Well, I'm here to help. Let me tell you about an exciting show with big stars, small stars, and even stars from Mars. It's your chance to see your favorite animated stars every weekday in a show we call That's Warner Brothers. Join the fun. Don't be left in the dark.
Just switch on. That's Warner Brothers. Monday through Friday on Kids WB. We now return to Kids WB.
Now, my Sibs and I have to mention the great comedies on the WB every Sunday night.
So mention them.
First, Steven Spielberg presents Pinky and the Brain.
If it's presented by Steven, it's gotta be good.
Then it's the Parenthood Sunday Bonus.
Did I mention I'm cute?
What about Kiss the Frog, baby?
Hey, what you do with your spare time is your business.
This is WGN Chicago.